Drink it, every last drop. You've been living off the Shen family for 3 years. For what? You can't even give us a child. Are you trying to end the Shen family line? Mom, I really can't drink any more of this medicine. Then force it down. You don't even come close to Nana. Swallow it. That's nourishment for my future grandson. Don't you dare waste it. Shenhao, please help me. The doctor said these home remedies don't work at all. Mom's only doing this for your own good. Xinyao, I'm signing a deal with Ruida Group tomorrow. After that, I'll be an executive. The Shen family fortune needs an heir. If you can't have a child, then you should put up with a little suffering. The Shen family fortune? Shenhao, did you forget who handed you the projects you're running now? Enough! What's the point of dragging up ancient history? Ms. Gu, these are your husband's test results. He has congenital necrosospermia. His sperm are non-viable. His chance of natural conception is 0. Shenhao is so proud. If he finds out he can never father a child, it'll destroy him. No, I have to keep this secret. Let everyone blame me if they want, as long as he's okay. 3 years ago, Shenhao was diagnosed with congenital necrosospermia. To protect his pride, I kept it secret, took all the blame, and drank bitter medicine for 3 years. And this is what I got in return. You're here? Okay, don't move. I'm coming down to get you. She just got back from her prenatal checkup. Our little boy's been kicking up a storm. Easy, Nana. What if you tire out my precious grandson? Oh, my precious grandson is home. Come on, sit down on the couch. Shenhao, who is she? And what were you two just talking about? Xinyao, you've seen it, so I won't hide it anymore. The Shen family needs an heir, and Nana is carrying my biological child. A man whose sperm can't produce a child brings his mistress home and claims she's carrying his biological baby. Nana, my real daughter-in-law, drink this bird's nest soup. I had someone bring the best kind from my hometown just to nourish my precious grandson. Thanks, Mom. You're so good to me. Unlike someone who held the Mrs. Shen title for 3 years and never had a baby. What a waste of all Hao's effort. Please. Ugh, just talking about her ruins my mood. Why are you just standing there? Can't you see Nana's exhausted from her checkup? Go get a basin of warm water and wash her feet. You and Shenhao hid a mistress from me and now you want me to bring her foot-washing water? So what? You can't have children? And now you won't let someone else give the Shen family an heir? If you had any shame, you'd be on your knees thanking Nana for letting you keep the Mrs. Shen title this long. You're really going to humiliate me like this for her? Xinyao, stop being selfish. What's wrong with Mom wanting a grandson? The Shen family has all this property. We need an heir. Nana is carrying my own flesh and blood. Your husband, Shenhao, has congenital necrosospermia. He will never be able to father a child. Your own flesh and blood? Shenhao, are you sure that baby's yours? What are you trying to say? You can't have a baby, so now you're trying to smear Nana?
How, does she hate the baby in my belly? He just kicked me. She must have scared him.
Nana, don't be afraid. I'm here. Nobody's touching the Shen family's precious baby. For 3 years, I protected your pride and your career. I swallowed every insult, took the blame for our infertility, and let your mother humiliate me. And all along, you were keeping another woman. And now you're degrading me over a child that can't possibly be yours. Why are you still standing there? The water needs to be 40 degrees. If it's too hot and hurts the baby, you could never make up for it. If you're so determined to use that baby as your ticket into this family, I'll smash that fantasy right now. Gu Xinyao, didn't you hear Nana? The water has to be 40 degrees. Are you deaf or are you still pretending you're some spoiled princess? You're the mistress and no one even knows whose baby that is. Yet you're already acting like the lady of the house. How? Look at her. She's just bitter because I'm carrying your baby. Sign it. I already talked to a lawyer. You haven't worked in 3 years. This mansion and the savings in my name were earned by me during our marriage. For old time's sake, I won't even make you compensate the Shen family for emotional damages. Just leave with nothing. Leave with nothing? Shenhao, did you forget that 3 years ago I signed the Ruida contract while I was sick? The deal that got you your manager position? Why keep bringing that up? The workplace rewards what you can do now, not old favors. You're just a woman who can't even have a child, while tomorrow I'm signing an 8-figure deal with Ruida. The Shen family needs a respectable lady of the house and an heir. You can't even have a child, and you still want a share of my son's fortune? Keep dreaming. If you leave quietly now, you can save a little dignity. Keep making a scene, and everyone will know you can't have children. You won't even want to show your face in public. You keep calling me barren, saying I can't have children. Are you sure I'm the one who can't? Who else could it be? You've taken medicine for 3 years and still nothing. Don't tell me it's my son's problem. Open your eyes. Nana is carrying the Shen family's child. Xinyao, you're being ridiculous. You're making up this disgusting lie just to avoid divorce. You've completely lost it. If you're angry, take it out on me. But this baby really is Hao's. How can you say something so cruel about him? You hear that? Nana is carrying our biological grandson. You can't have children, so stop trying to tear us apart. You just can't stand seeing the Shen family happy. Biological grandson? What if that baby isn't Shen Hao's at all? What if no one knows who the father is? Hao, listen to her! She can't have children, so now she's calling our baby someone else's. She's trying to destroy me and my child. Gu Xinyao, say one more thing like that. Nana is pregnant, and you're throwing filthy accusations at her. How can you be this cruel? Exactly. You're vicious. My son is perfectly healthy. Keep spewing this garbage and you'll regret it. If it's really a false accusation, let's go to the hospital and prove it. Amniocentesis or a non-invasive prenatal DNA test. Pick one. One test will tell us whether that baby is a Shen. Scared? Fine, let's go. You think I'm afraid? Today I'll use an official test report to shut you down once and for all. How? We can't do amniocentesis and genetic testing. It could cause irreversible harm to the baby. She knows that and she's still pushing for it. She's trying to hurt our child. You vicious woman. What are you trying to do? My grandson is precious. If anything happens to him, you'll answer for it. You heard her. Nana is pregnant and can't handle all this stress. Gu Xinyao, just to smear us, you'll even drag an unborn baby into it. You've really sunk low. Harmful? Sounds to me like you're scared to get tested. The more you avoid the test and play helpless, the more it looks like you're hiding something about that baby. How? Don't you know whether this baby is yours? If you really believe her after she smears me like this, I'll leave. I won't get in your way. Leave? Why would you leave? Of course I believe you. Enough, Gu Xinyao. We got tested 3 years ago. You told me you were the one with the problem and that I was perfectly fine. Now you're claiming I'm infertile? Do you think I'm stupid? Shen Hao, I knew how proud you were. I was afraid you'd fall apart if you learned you could never have a child, so I begged the doctor to help me hide it from you for 3 full years. That's bullshit. I'm perfectly healthy. What would I need you to hide? Exactly. You're not an idiot. If my son were the one with the problem, you would have stayed quiet for 3 years. You would have raised hell. You're clearly out of your mind. Yes, I was an idiot who took the blame for Shen Hao for 3 years, drank bitter medicine for him for 3 years, and held onto that report in silence for 3 years. You don't believe me? Fine. I still have the original medical report from 3 years ago with the official seal. It's in the safe in the study. I'll bring it out right now and show everyone exactly what kind of man you are. How? Don't go! She's obviously pulling another trick. Let her get it. I want to see what she thinks she can magically produce today. Open it. Didn't you say you had proof? Let's see what you got. 3 years ago, I locked 2 things in this safe that could change Shen Hao's entire life. Back then, I thought I'd never open it again. How, Mom? My stomach hurts so bad. The baby. Something's wrong with the baby. Nana, what's wrong? Nana! How? What she said was so cruel. The baby must have heard it and gotten scared. My stomach is cramping so badly. What if something happens to our child? How? This is all that woman's fault. Everything was fine until she started this mess. Stop pretending. You were perfectly fine a minute ago, and the second I mention opening the safe, your stomach hurts? That's a little too convenient. You're still talking? You heartless woman. Nana is already this upset, and you're still attacking her. If anything happens to my grandson, you'll pay for it. Enough, Gu Xinyao. Haven't you caused enough trouble? Gu Xinyao, you're just bitter. You can't have children, so you're jealous of Nana. Now you're making up lies to ruin her reputation.
How? She's even trying to hurt my baby.
I'm about to become a director. My career and family are both thriving. How could I possibly be infertile? I must have lost my mind to believe even half of what you said and follow you to that stupid study. Exactly. Our Hao is young and successful. He's about to become a big executive, and Nana is carrying a healthy baby boy. Our best days are ahead. That barren woman is just jealous. You've seen the divorce papers. Since you refuse to appreciate what you're being offered, there's nothing left to discuss. Sign them, leave with nothing, and never show your face around me again. Great. Just great. I hid his condition for 3 years and took 3 years of abuse, and my reward is a slap and being forced out with nothing. Shen Hao, you want that director title and your perfect little dream, successful career, happy family, holding someone else's child? Fine. I'll destroy both dreams myself and watch you fall from the top with nothing left. I'll sign the divorce papers. Don't regret it. Regret it? Gu Xinyao, you're walking out with one lousy suitcase. I still have my wife, my son, and my director position. Tell me, which one of us should regret this? Stop. Take this money and get lost. I don't want you going around crying poverty and telling people the Shen family mistreated you. From now on, stay out of my sight. That's right. Even beggars know how to show gratitude. You took Shen family money, so get moving. Don't bring your bad luck anywhere near my grandson. Look at you. Acting all proud a minute ago, but deep down you're just greedy for money. Are you crazy, Gu Xinyao? What are you doing? Shen Hao, remember how smug you look today. Soon enough, you'll be on your knees begging me. That Baron Jinx better never set foot in the Shen house again. She can stay gone for good. Let her go. Once I sign Ruida's 8-figure deal tomorrow, I'll be one of Jiang Cheng's new elites. Gu Xinyao will be nothing to me. How? Once she's gone, this mansion will belong to just us and the baby, our little family of 3. Hello, is this Ms. Gu? Mr. Li, this is Gu Xinyao. Ms. Gu, you finally called me. I've been waiting 3 years. Do you know about Ruida's project signing tomorrow? I know. I'll be there in person for tomorrow's signing ceremony. That's wonderful. I'll have the venue rearranged immediately. Tomorrow, the entire event will follow your instructions and yours alone. Shen Hao, I gave you 3 years of dignity. Tomorrow, in front of everyone, I'm taking back every single thing I gave you. Mr. Wang, don't worry. The moment Mr. Li from Ruida signs today, our company's 8-figure profit for this year is locked in. I won't let the board down. Shen Hao, if this signing succeeds, the director position is yours. How? Even the baby is proud of you. You're about to become the youngest director in Jiangcheng. A new heir and a promotion. The Shen family gets a double celebration. Mr. Li, every term has been confirmed. One signature from you and this powerhouse partnership officially begins.
Mr. Li, what are you...
Gu Xinyao, who let you in? Where's security? Get this crazy woman out of here. What is she doing here? Is she trying to ruin Hao's signing ceremony? No matter how much you hate him, you can't pull something like this. Security, get her out of here! Ms. Gu, you're finally here. Without your approval, I wouldn't dare sign this deal. And Mr. Li, there must be some mistake. This woman, she's my ex-wife. She's just a housewife. How could she possibly... Manager Shen, it seems you still don't understand. 3 years ago, who gave you the Ruida Core Resource Authorization that put you in the position you're sitting in today? Shen Hao, open your eyes and read it. This is the exclusive authorization agreement for Ruida Group's core project resources, issued 3 years ago. It's written right here in black and white. Every core technology and client resource for the Ruida project belongs solely to me, Gu Xinyao. And the final clause says, if I divorce, every authorization is revoked immediately. That's impossible. Hao said he was the one who landed the project. Fake. This has to be fake. I've led this project for 3 years. You spent every day at home taking fertility medicine. How could you possibly hold the core authorization? You led it? Without the authorization I handed you, you'd be nothing. I paved your road 3 years ago, and today I'm tearing it up myself. Mr. Li, I'm formally withdrawing every technical authorization granted to Shen Hao, effective immediately. Ruida has always worked through Ms. Gu alone. If she withdraws the authorization, this 8-figure contract is nothing but scrap paper. Ruida recognizes Ms. Gu as the sole partner. Starting today, we'll re-sign this 8-figure order directly with Ms. Gu Xinyao.
Oh my god!
So that huge 8-figure project was actually secured by his wife. He's been using her resources to play the big shot at work. I knew it. Shen Hao barely has the skills for a deal this big. Turns out he was riding his wife's coattails the whole time. Shen Hao, yesterday you kicked me out with nothing and called me a useless freeloader. Today, everyone here gets to see who was really living off whom.
No, that's my deal! You can't do this to me! I'm about to become a director!
Enough, Shen Hao. You deceived the board using someone else's proprietary resources, caused a disaster this big, and you still think you deserve to be director? Mr. Wang, let me explain. Effective immediately, Shen Hao is removed as project manager and demoted to entry-level sales. Any breach of contract losses from this deal will come out of your pocket.
You ruined my career. You're going to pay for this.
Gu Xinyao, just you wait. I still have my mansion and my son. I haven't lost. I won't let you get away with this.
Get him out of here!
I can't let that woman get away with setting me up. When I get home, I'll make her kneel and apologize. So what if I got demoted? That mansion is still mine. She left with nothing. She has no right to act superior. Oh my god, son, you're finally back. Some people in uniforms showed up and threw me out of the house without even explaining. Seized? Why would they seize my house? That's impossible. How? It says the registered owner is Gu Xinyao. Didn't you say you bought this house? They said Gu Xinyao paid for the house in full before the marriage. It has nothing to do with the Shen family. Son, we've lost the house. Gu Xinyao, you actually locked us out. Get back here and open this door right now. Nana is carrying the Shen family heir. Where are we supposed to live? Where? A cardboard box under an overpass sounds custom made for you. Gu Xinyao, you can't be this heartless. That's my house. Shen Hao, have you lived off your wife so long that you forgot who you are? I paid for that house in full. It's my property. Take your mother and that child whose father no one can prove and enjoy your new life on the street. Ha 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 ha! What is this dump? It stinks. How? You're really going to make our baby live in a place like this? Shut up. We're lucky we could rent this place. Gu Xinyao took back the mansion, and every dollar on my cards went toward the company's breach penalties. I'm broke. Where else do you expect us to live? Ah, a cockroach. I can't take this anymore. How can anyone live here? Enough with the complaining. This is all because of you. You brought us nothing but bad luck. If it weren't for you, my son wouldn't have divorced Gu Xinyao and we wouldn't be living like this. Who are you blaming, old lady? Your son was useless and got played by his ex-wife. What does that have to do with me? I'm the one carrying your Shen family heir. Oh, heaven help us. What did the Shen family do to deserve this? It's all Gu Xinyao's fault. That barren woman has a heart of stone. She drove us into this filthy hole, my poor, precious grandson.
Nana, drink it while it's hot. I pawned my last gold bracelet just to buy this chicken. The Shen family may be down right now, but my grandson still needs proper nutrition.
Mom, there's black grime on the rim of this bowl. How am I supposed to drink this? And this place reeks of mold. Your precious grandson can't even settle down. Enough. Be grateful you have hot soup. Once I find a way back on top, I'll make Gu Xinyao beg on her knees to give me that mansion back. The Shen family heir? If I didn't know Shen Hao had congenital necrozoospermia and could never father a child, I might almost believe it. At best, he'll spend his life raising another man's kid. Zhao Peng, so it was you. Shen Hao. Bet you never dreamed your worst enemy would turn out to be the real father of that precious baby boy you brag about. Pretty pathetic. And pretty funny. But if you're bold enough to scheme against me, Zhao Peng, then let's play. I'll raise the stakes. Ms. Gu, just as you ordered, we've released a fake government urban renewal contract worth tens of millions, and our contacts made sure Shen Hao heard about it. Tell our contact Shen Hao has to know this guaranteed 5 times return project is the one his sworn enemy Zhao Peng is supposedly ready to risk everything to win. Shen Hao is cornered. The second he hears he can steal the deal from Zhao Peng, he'll latch on and never let go. But once he steps into this trap, he's finished. What if Zhao Peng pulls out early? Zhao Peng's cash flow is already hanging by a thread. He spent a fortune keeping Lina around while trying to ruin Shen Hao, and his company is basically a house of cards. He needs this deal even more than Shen Hao does just to stay afloat. If Shen Hao grabs it first, Zhao Peng will panic. And once he panics, he'll go all in and keep pouring money into it. 1 fake piece of bait, 2 starving dogs. Which one do you think tears into the other first? So, you mean let them fight over the same bait? Shen Hao thinks he's stealing Zhao Peng's comeback deal, while Zhao Peng thinks he can still turn around and crush Shen Hao. But neither of them knows the whole project. From start to finish, is a grave I dug for both of them. Bro Hao, top secret tip. Your enemy Zhao Peng is chasing a government urban renewal project worth tens of millions. Put money in, and the return could be 5 times over. But his cash flow just collapsed. Beat him to it, and you don't just make a comeback. You bury Zhao Peng too. 5 times the money and I get to crush Zhao Peng? Is this legit? 100%. Bro Hao, this is your only shot at a comeback. Don't let it slip. Ha ha ha! Finally, luck is on my side. Once I land this deal, I'll be worth tens of millions again. I'll buy back my mansion, then make Gu Xinyao regret ever looking down on me. Son, if this really makes that kind of money, then our precious grandson is saved. Shen Hao, then invest now. This is your chance to get back on top. You can't let a snake like Zhao Peng steal it. But I don't have a single cent left in my account. Forget it. If I don't have the capital, I'll borrow it from loan sharks, underground lenders, whoever. Once I pull this off, I'll be the Shen Hao everyone used to worship again. Ms. Gu, he took the bait. Shen Hao is completely obsessed. He's asking all over Jiangcheng for loan shark connections. A man who can't even father a child, drowning himself in loan shark debt just to build a future for Zhao Peng's kid. Shen Hao, you're truly the world's most devoted sucker. Since you're so committed, I'll give you one more little push. Let him borrow the maximum. Give him everything he'll take. The more he borrows, the harder he falls. One more thing, Ms. Gu. By your calculation, 30 million is just enough to drain Xiaoping's company of its last reserves. And it's also the absolute most Shen Hao can scrape together, even after selling everything and taking predatory loans. Good. Leave the door wide open. I want to watch them tear each other apart over this poisoned prize. Isn't this that loser from the trading company? The guy his ex exposed in public before he got demoted all the way down to salesman? Even the mansion his wife paid for in full got seized. And he still has the nerve to ask for 30 million? I heard he's living with his mom and his pregnant mistress in some filthy little rental in the rough part of town. He couldn't even manage being a kept man. How's a walking disaster like him supposed to pay us back? Brother Dao, once I get the money, I can immediately take that urban renewal deal with the 5 times return. My current wife is carrying the Shen family's precious son. For my boy's future, I'll bet everything. You get 9, you repay 13. Miss one day and the interest jumps by 500,000. Fail to pay and we'll collect another way. I'll sign. Nana, today's the day the Shen family rises again. I've put all 30 million in, and the government urban renewal deal went through. It went through? Really? Yes, my son made it. I knew the Shen family wouldn't fall. Heaven finally smiled on us. Once the money starts rolling and the profits come back multiplied, I won't be the broke loser stuck in a slum anymore. I'm booking the biggest ballroom at Jiangcheng Grand Hotel, so everyone who mocked me can watch me rise again in style. Grandson, hear that? Your dad's booking the biggest ballroom in Jiangcheng Grand Hotel. 2 blessings at once. My grandson is coming and my son is making his comeback. Ha 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 ha. Shen Hao, even the baby is happy for you. He just kicked me. He must have heard Daddy's good news. At the celebration, I'm wearing my prettiest red dress so everyone knows I'm the real Mrs. Shen. Tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll book the biggest ballroom at Jiangcheng Grand Hotel. A man lives for his pride, and I've swallowed mine for far too long. Ms. Gu, the fish, swallowed the hook. Shen Hao signed the predatory loan contract, raised 30 million, and dumped every cent into our fake investment pool. Zhao Peng went even further. He secretly mortgaged his company's core assets and wired his money in too. The money's all in. Let them enjoy their billionaire fantasy for a couple of days. One more thing, Ms. Gu. Shen Hao is already celebrating too early. He's planning a victory banquet and blasting invitations to all his old co-workers, bragging about a double celebration and his big comeback. He even booked the biggest ballroom at Jiangcheng Grand Hotel. A victory banquet? Perfect. The higher he climbs, the better the fall. Saves me the trouble of finding a venue. For his big celebration, should we send him a gift? Send him a whole surprise dad family package and the original medical report proving who's really infertile. Let him enjoy his true double celebration. Friends and family, I, Shen Hao, didn't just get married. Once this government urban renewal deal pays 5 times over, I'll be worth more than 100 million. And my wife Lena is carrying the Shen family's baby boy. A toast to the Shen family's comeback. Ha ha ha! Bro Hao is basically a billionaire now. And soon he'll have a big healthy son. Talk about the family luck finally turning. Don't forget us when you're rich, Bro Hao, exactly. I heard his ex-wife Gu Xingyao went 3 years without having a baby, and in the end she still got thrown out. Nana's the one who really delivered for this family. Everyone, eat and drink. Once those hundreds of millions hit my son's account, we'll buy a huge villa downtown and raise my grandson like a little prince. Ha 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 ha! Ah! Mom, it's all because Shen Hao is so capable. When the baby's born, he'll definitely grow up just as impressive as his dad. Hey Lao Li, did the project money come back with the profits? Bro Hao, we're done. It's all gone. That urban renewal project was a shell scam. The platform just vanished with the money. Every cent we put in is gone. You're lying, my 30 million. I borrowed that from loan sharks under a brutal 9 for 13 deal. I'm not lying, it's all gone. Brother Dao's men are already coming after you. Run! Oh my god, he's bankrupt and he owes loan sharks tied to criminals. Get away from this walking disaster before he drags us down too. He was pretending to be some big boss a minute ago. What a joke. Ah! You worthless son. I gave you my entire retirement stash, money I saved for most of my life. It's all gone. Even my grandson's formula money is gone. Heaven has no mercy. I can't take this. Shen Hao, if the money's gone, what are we supposed to do? You said this deal couldn't lose. Where will the 3 of us live? What will we eat? Are we really going to spend our lives rotting in some filthy hole? Isn't that Gu Xingyao, the woman who left the divorce with nothing? Why does she look like a CEO now? That presence is intimidating. I heard she now runs a top investment firm. Shen Hao was blind. He threw away a gold mine and picked up trash instead. Now he's bankrupt. Talk about karma. Gu Xingyao, what are you doing here? Come to laugh at me? Listen, even if I'm down today, someone like you doesn't get to step on me. Who do you think you are? You're just the ex-wife I threw out after 3 years without a child. You think designer clothes suddenly make you respectable? Deep down, you're still unwanted. I may be down, but I've still got friends and connections. You can sit on your money alone for the rest of your life. Finished? Looks like you loved the gift I prepared. You're practically beside yourself with excitement. What are you talking about? What do you mean? That middleman who accidentally leaked the tip. That project that conveniently let you beat Xiaoping to the deal. That contract promising 5 times profit. That 30 million you sacrificed everything to raise. Shen Hao, don't you think my gift was far more interesting than your precious big deal? It was you. You set me up. You ruined me. I'll make you pay. Shen Hao, you chose this road yourself. You got greedy enough to swallow more than you could handle. Who else can you blame? No! It was you! Everything was you! You did this to me! How could you? You vicious woman! You made me lose everything! How could you be so heartless? Gu Xingyao, what did I ever do to deserve this? Why did you have to destroy me completely? You ruined me, everything. Shen Hao, you want to know what you did? At the peak of my career, I gave up everything for you and spent 3 years as a full-time wife. Your family treated me like a servant and humiliated me. Then you brought your pregnant mistress to my door and forced me out with nothing. So tell me, what did you do to me? Xingyao, I was blind before. I lost my head. You're rich now, so please help Hao pay back that 30 million debt. Those lenders will come after him if he can't. Gu Xingyao, Hao is still your ex-husband. You shared a bed. He's in trouble and you're just standing there? Aren't you afraid everyone in Jiangcheng will call you heartless for refusing to save your own former husband? You said it yourself, former husband. And doesn't the Shen family still have its precious pregnant daughter-in-law? Let her pay. Where would I get that kind of money? Besides, I'm carrying the Shen family's heir. You can't touch my money. If anything happens to this baby, the Shen family really will have no one left. Oh heavens, what did I do in my last life to deserve this? One loses all the money, the other waves my precious grandson in my face to scare me. I raised 2 spoiled nightmares. Shen Hao, you dared use a fake project to play me? 30 million principal, 40 million with interest. If you don't pay today, you're going to regret it. Ah! Brother Dao, please spare me. I really have nothing left. I lost every cent. No money? Fine. Then I don't need your money. Which hand signed the contract? Pick one. Xingyao! Gu Xingyao! You have money, help me pay! Pay this debt for me and I'll spend the rest of my life making it up to you. Please, save me! Shen Hao, and exactly who am I to you that I should pay your debt? We may be divorced, but during those 3 years you were married to me, did I ever leave you hungry or without clothes? How much of the Shen family's money did you spend? Now you're a big boss and you won't even lift a finger while I'm about to lose everything. Do you have any conscience? That's not what you said when you forced me to sign a divorce agreement leaving with nothing. You said I hadn't worked in 3 years, that the mansion and savings were all earned by you, and I wasn't entitled to a cent. Did you forget? You made me walk away with nothing and I signed. Now you want me to pay. Shen Hao, you've got quite a talent for accounting. The rules always seem to benefit you. Shen Hao, you still think this is a joke? You've got no money and your ex won't help. So what exactly are you paying with? Brother Dao, my wife is carrying the Shen family's only heir. Someone would pay a fortune for her. Take her as collateral. Do whatever you want with the deal. Stop! Are you insane? I'm your wife! I'm carrying the Shen family's only heir, and you want to trade me for your debt? What kind of person are you? If I'm about to lose my life, why should I care about an heir? I'm young. As long as I'm alive, I can have as many kids as I want. You mean nothing. That baby means nothing. If it saves me, that's the most useful thing it could ever do. Wonderful. Truly wonderful. Shenhao, what did you just say? As long as you're alive, you can have as many kids as you want? Funny, because it looks like you can't.
Oh my god!
So Gu Xingyao wasn't the one who couldn't have children. Shen Hao was the one with the medical problem. He spent 3 years acting like some macho man, and it turns out he was the infertile one. What an unbelievable humiliation. I've been around some wild people in my time, but this is new. So you're the one who can't father a child, and you were still trying to use someone else's wife and baby to pay your debt? It's fake. Gu Xingyao, you're crazy. You forged this to hurt me. You couldn't have a baby, so you're jealous that I can. You made this disgusting fake report to destroy me. You think anyone will believe it? Look at my wife's belly. It gets bigger every day. She's carrying a Shen baby. Gu Xingyao forged this because she can't stand seeing anyone else have children. She's trying to destroy me. Impossible. This is impossible. My grandson is inside my daughter-in-law. I feel him move every day. How could it be fake? How could it... Gu Xingyao, you're vicious. You're trying to end the Shen family line. 3 years ago, Shen Hao, you asked me in that hospital hallway if the results were back. You were shaking. I knew your pride couldn't handle hearing you might never father a child. I was afraid you'd fall apart, so I lied. I told you there was nothing wrong with you, that the problem was me. From that day on, I swallowed fertility medicine for 3 years. I took 3 years of insults about being barren. I endured 3 years of abuse from your mother. I thought if I carried the burden, I could save our home and protect you. Turns out I was only fooling myself. Old lady, for 3 years you called me barren every day and forced me to drink those awful fertility remedies. Now open your eyes and look carefully. The Shen family line was already over long ago. How? Tell me this isn't true. Tell me that woman forged it. Say something. The Shen family line can't end with me. It can't. I can have children. My wife is pregnant. I can father kids. I, Shen Hao, can. How long are you going to lie to yourself? Take your time tasting the truth. And don't worry. Since you love raising another man's child so much, I wouldn't dream of letting you miss the full story behind that green hat.
Grab him! Ah!
This has nothing to do with me. Gu Xingyao, don't do anything crazy. This is your Shen family mess. Handle it yourselves. I'm leaving. Nothing to do with you? Then what's in your belly? Shen Hao, confused. If you can't father a child, then whose baby is Lena carrying? The one you bankrupted yourself trying to protect. Oh heavens, Lena's baby is Zhao Peng's. What has happened to the Shen family? He threw away a wife as capable as Gu Xingyao and ruined himself raising his enemy's son.
Ah!
You traitor. You carried Zhao Peng's baby and used it to scam my money? I'll make you pay.
Zhao! Zhao, save me! He's choking me! Help!
I've seen a lot in my life, but this is something else. A man who can't father children borrowed 30 million from loan sharks and lost everything just to earn baby money for his enemy's child. That's next-level humiliation.
Ah, you've lost your mind!
Shen Hao, you can't father a child, yet you treated my son like the crown prince of the Shen family. You borrowed under that 9 for 13 loan just to support your enemy's woman and kid. You really committed to being the ultimate sucker, didn't you? Zhao Peng, I'll destroy both of you! Shen Hao, thanks for going broke, raising my son for me. Following a formal report from Ms. Gu Xingyao, Shen Hao is suspected of embezzlement, misappropriation of company assets, and fraudulently obtaining major loans. Take him in. Let go of me. I didn't do it. I didn't embezzle anything. It was Gu Xingyao. It was her, you vicious woman. You framed me. The evidence is conclusive. Officer, take him away. A fraudster who borrows from loan sharks and embezzles company money could drag all of us into this. Get out of here. You were throwing a victory banquet and pretending to be rich? Spend the rest of your life showing off in prison. Ms. Gu, that was ruthless efficiency. Shen Hao only ended up here because he kept sabotaging himself. Looks like the show's over. Then Mr. Zhao will be leaving. Stop right there. Mr. Zhao, the show's not over. How can the leading man leave before the final act? Ms. Gu, what do you mean? Xiaopeng, did you really think you were the mastermind watching from the sidelines? Shen Hao deserved what he got, but you're a fraudster too. You're not walking away clean. Today, both of you are going to prison together. Officer, I'm formally reporting Zhao Peng for manipulating a fake urban renewal project involving large-scale commercial fraud and money laundering. These records trace the entire flow of funds. You're suspected of serious financial crimes. Come with us. Gu Xingyao, you set me up. That urban renewal scam I thought I controlled, you actually turned it into a trap for both Shen Hao and me? Take care. I won't see you out. Ha ha ha! Zhao Peng, look at you now. You piece of trash. Enjoy going down with me. He used to brag nonstop about his precious grandson. Turns out Shen Hao couldn't even father a child. That whole family went broke borrowing from loan sharks just to raise his enemy's kid. The Shen family line really ended in spectacular fashion. Come on, let's go. I don't want any part of this mess. My big, healthy grandson. Come let Grandma hold you. Look at him. Our Shen family grandson is so strong.
Oh! Stop!
Ms. Gu, is there something else? Lena, you're suspected of forging documents from a state medical institution and conspiring with Zhao Peng in major contract fraud. Come with us for questioning. Ms. Gu, I was wrong. I'm pregnant. Zhao Peng forced me into all of this. Please, show me some mercy. You were a key player. Of course you deserve the same treatment as the others. Take her away. Well, if it isn't the big boss from the news who went broke raising his enemy's kid, I heard he can't even father children himself. What a legendary fool. Ha ha ha! Say that again! I said you're the legendary fool who went broke raising another man's kid. What? You did something humiliating and now nobody's allowed to mention it? What's with the attitude? You're in here now, not some big executive, and you're still trying to start fights? Gu Xingyao, you vicious woman! You still have the nerve to come here? You destroyed my family and my life. Happy now? Happy? Shen Hao, you lost everything raising Zhao Peng's kid. That humiliation may be the biggest achievement of your life. Seeing you sitting in prison with nothing left doesn't make me happy. It just disgusts me. What right do you have to judge me? If you hadn't hidden that diagnosis, how would I ever have ended up like this? You think you're innocent? Gu Xingyao, you're the cruel one. You hid my diagnosis for 3 years and watched me fall step by step. You planned all along to destroy me. Destroy you? Shen Hao, you chose the loan sharks. You embezzled the money. You even treated the child that proved your wife cheated on you like royalty. All I did was rip away the story you told yourself. Nice speech! You just hate me! You hate that I married Lena! You hate that I left you! That's why you did this! You destroyed me! You destroyed everything I had! Are you happy now? Yes, I hated you. So take a look at the final gift I prepared. Your mother lost her mind and now searches trash cans for her grandson every day. Lena will give birth to Zhaoping's child in women's prison and raise him herself. And you? You get to spend the long rest of your life behind bars with nothing. Cut it off, as short as possible. Ms. Gu, your long hair is beautiful. It feels like such a shame to cut it. Are you sure? I've always liked short hair. It's simple and clean. But a man once told me women should keep their hair long, because that's what men like. One sentence was enough for me to lose myself for 3 years and become someone else's idea of me. Now I just want to be myself. 3 years of swallowing everything for a man who never deserved it turned me into someone I didn't even recognize. What a ridiculous joke. Starting today, I live as myself. Ms. Gu, the Ruida project cleared more than 500 million in net profit last quarter. You're now the undisputed queen of Zhongcheng's business world. Mr. Li, it's been a pleasure working together these past 6 months. When the right project comes along, we'll make money together again. That's all I needed to hear, Ms. Gu. Say the word and I'll be there. Ms. Gu, the mansion you once bought outright has been sold at a premium as instructed, and every cent has gone into the company's new fund. The Shen family's last footprint has been erased. Good. Trash belongs in the trash.